We're here. We are up here, and we're going, okay? Good morning, Copper Basin. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd. No need to check today, because I know it. I've already got it down. I remembered. All right, there we go. It's going to be a fantastic morning. And now we're going to look at what's going to be going on for the next week with weather. Let's see how much it changed since yesterday. Yeah, okay. Not too much besides that Sunday percentage went down a little bit for the rain. And then we have that rain. Ooh, the percentage on Monday and Tuesday went up as well as on Saturday, but not as much on Saturday as it did on Monday and Tuesday. All right, so Wednesday, today, we're gonna have a high of 83. Thursday, we're gonna have a high of 85, and that low is gonna be 54. And then on Friday, we're gonna have a little bit bigger of a cloud over the sun. We're gonna have a high of 85 and a low of 56. And I've got two cat ski masks staring at me from behind the camera. Okay, so Saturday, we're gonna have a 50% chance of rain. The cloud is gonna stay the same, and that high is gonna be 79. And then the low is gonna be 60. The low looks like it's gonna go up a little bit, and then it starts to drop a little bit as we move into a little bit more of the weekend, and then as we get into next week, it goes back up again more. And then on Sunday, we have that 10% chance of rain. The cloudiness stays the same, right? And then we have that high of 83 and a low of 54. And now we come over here to Monday and Tuesday of next week. I probably won't be here for Monday, just to go ahead and warn y'all. Oh man. Right. So Monday and Tuesday, we're gonna have a 60% chance of rain. And on Tuesday, there's going to be no sun. There's going to be no sun. It's supposed to be straight cloudiness, storminess, and it's going to have a high of 80 and then a high of 79. And then the low is going to be 59 and then 62. And then there we go. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of rain towards the end of the week here and into next week. But that's the weather for this week. It's looking fantastic and amazing. Now we're going to do paint sports. Let's go ahead and get it.
Good morning, y'all. So we are back with sports, and all I want to say is good stuff for the Lady Cougars against Sales Creek yesterday. They won 2-1. So low scoring game, but we still came out with the victory. So good stuff, y'all. And then there is a game at Cherokee on Thursday. Don't know what time it is though, didn't say. But all I know is Cherokee, they are known for good sports. But their record for softball is 4-6, I'm pretty sure, and then we are 8-5. So we can still win this. I'm pretty sure we got this in the bag. So y'all keep it up. Beat Cherokee. Yes. Got the MLB scores for today. Yesterday I meant. And here it is. Astros and Guardians. Guardians won 8-5. Brewers and Tigers. Brewers won 12-4. Good stuff. Cardinals and Marlins 5-3. Cardinals won. Reds and Rays 12-6. Reds won. Yankees and Red Sox 4-0. So come on, Red Sox, what are you doing? Braves and Nationals 11-4. Nationals won that. Twins and Mets 5-3. Orioles and Royals 6-5. The Royals won that. Cubs and Phillies 7-4. Cubs won. 5-1. Rangers versus Pirates. Rangers won. Padres and Rockies 1-0. So, dang. Okay. Blue Jays and Angels 4-2. Blue Jays won that. Athletics and Mariners 5-2. Athletics won. White Sox and Diamondbacks 11-5. Okay. Yeah. Dodgers and Giants 3-1. Giants won. And then today's games, there's games today. Cardinals and Marlins, Astros and Guardians, Reds and Rays, Orioles again, Blue Jays and Angels, Athletics and Mariners, Brewers and Tigers, Yankees and Red Sox, Braves and Nationals, Twins and Mets, Phillies and Cubs, Pirates and Rangers, Padres and Rockies, White Sox, Diamondbacks, finally Dodgers and Giants. Good luck to the MLB teams, and especially good luck to the Copper Basin teams. I'll pass the show back to White.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, I do not want to report a bug. All right. We're going to be looking at balancing school, sports, and life.
I thought you said balance.
Balancing school, sports, and life is something almost every teen struggles with, but it's also one of the most important skills to learn early. Between homework, practices, games, and even trying to have a social life, it can feel like there just aren't enough hours in the day. The pressure builds quickly, and without a plan, it's easy to fall behind or get overwhelmed. First, let's talk about school. Academics should always come first. But that doesn't mean they have to always, I don't even know what I'm reading at this point. But that doesn't mean they have to take over your entire life. The key is time management. Instead of waiting until the last minute, successful students break their work into smaller pieces and spread it out. Even just setting aside 30 to 60 minutes after school to focus on homework can make a huge difference. It reduces stress and leaves more room for other activities. Next comes sports or extracurricular activities. Being involved in sports teaches discipline, teamwork, and responsibility. Skills you can't always learn in a classroom, but sports also take time and energy. Practices can run late, games can take up weekends, and it's easy to feel exhausted. That's why it's important to stay organized, using a planner or even your phone to track assignments. Practices and I'm going to reread because that was not the end of the sentence. Using a planner or even your phone to track assignments, practices, and events help you stay ahead instead of constantly playing catch up. Then there's your personal life, friends, family, and time to relax. This is the part people often ignore, but it's just as important. If all you do is work and train, you'll burn out fast. Taking time to hang out with friends, watch a show, or just rest helps you recharge. It actually makes you more productive in the long run. One of the biggest challenges is learning when to say no. Not every opportunity is worth your time. Sometimes you have to choose what matters most, whether that's focusing on a big test, an important game, or simply getting enough sleep. Sleep, especially, is something teens often sacrifice, but it affects everything: your performance in school and sports, and even your mood. In the end, balancing school, sports, and life isn't about being perfect. It's about finding a routine that works for you. It takes time. It takes practice, adjustments, and sometimes mistakes. But once you figure it out, you don't just become a better student or athlete. You become better at handling real life. And that's a skill that will stay with you long after high school is over. So there we go. There's that. Okay, so now I'm going to turn the show to John for the most important part of the day.
We have cheeseburgers for lunch. The lunch ladies didn't have the breakfast, but let's go ahead and get to the fun fact. Watch out for those venom machines, because you're most likely going to die from a venom machine than you are from a shark. I'm going to turn it back to Wyatt.
See now, I actually believe that one. There's a lot of things that are a lot more dangerous than you would expect. I mean, they really are. there isn't that many shark attacks, or I mean deaths. I mean, there's shark attacks, yeah. There's plenty of those, but you really don't find that many deaths when it comes to sharks trying to kill people. Because, you know, sharks actually don't want to kill humans. They never have. Well, if you're in their territory, they're obviously going to come after you. So they don't eat people, unfortunately. Because if you could feed sharks people, I mean, that'd be awesome. But
Oh no.
sharks don't like people because we taste bad. So, yeah. Sharks don't really be killing that much people. The sharks are so scary, yeah. If you come into contact with one. But, it's birthday time, as you can see, like the glorious birthday cake we have prepared. Okay, so today is the 22nd, and I'm glad I've been just talking about random stuff because there's no birthdays for today. And that means I'm gonna wrap up the show right here. It's been a fantastic time. Camera's wobbling a little bit for a second. It was. I was like, yo. But it's been a beautiful morning. It's been fantastic. I've enjoyed it. And I can't wait for it tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. It's going to be beautiful outside. Yep, outside. Go outside. Okay.
Pause.